Welcome back. My next guest is a guitar legend. Apparently he's got more notes than the Bank of England on his guitar. Will you please welcome Dave Edmunds? Good picking. Good picking.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Because you've moved away now, haven't you?
I did, yes. I'm a weary traveller. It's nice to be back home in Wales.
Over from LA just for the show. I think I was a bit showing off, but they were myself, but they were nice to have you. And you brought, well, Mickey G and Terry Williams with you.
Yes.
When was the last time you all played together?
We were just trying to work that out in the room. We think it's Christmas at the Patty.
19? Before the war.
Ooh. Yeah, there you go.
But
just,
I mean,
just a while back.
And these boys are good, are they? Because you can, you can now take your pick, can't you? So these boys are all right.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Your first guitar, what, born in Roth?
I was born in Roth. My guitar was born in...
It's American through and through. So
I was born in Roth, yeah.
And the first guitar you had?
Oh, some beaten up ones. The first real good guitar I had was a Gibson 335, which I bought. I took over the payments from a guy in a band, and his girlfriend wanted him to buy a car. So I think there was £117 left owing on it.
Which was a lot of money.
And I had it insured. I had to get it insured, and it was valued at $12,500. You know, it's like a real old 1958 Gibson 335, dot inlay and all the blonde, you know, very rare item. Okay. So I don't take it out anymore. Just
that's the sad thing about these instruments. They get too expensive to actually play, don't they?
Yeah.
So, all right, you start playing locally, and it seems like there's a lot of music going on in those days in South Wales in general. There
was lots of gigs, lots of bands, lots of competition, but we were all mates as well, all good friends. It was great.
When you played with these boys, first of all, they were all in different groups, were they? You just sort of...
Yeah, Terry was in the Dream, the Swansea band, very good too. And Mickey was with Tom Jones, I think. What was he called that?
Yeah. He's forgotten. When you went to record in Rockfield, I mean, people still think, I think, of Dave Edmunds and Rockfield. When you started off, was it like a super-duper studio with air conditioning?
Oh, are you kidding? No, it was the Potato Loft on a farm owned by two guys, Charles and Kingsley Ward in Monmouth. And it was very basic stuff. It was just 2 mono machines, no fancy double tracking.
2 machines? So how do you do it?
Well, you had to put everything you could all at once on one machine and then record that onto another machine and add whatever you want to do at the same time. So you couldn't alter the levels. It was not very sophisticated, but that's how all the great records were made back in the 50s and early 60s anyway. So
you learn your trade there?
Yeah, grew up with the studio and learned the stuff, you know, how to do it.
I hear Your Knocking sort of came out of the blue, didn't it?
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been a hit.
Oh, thanks.
No, there's no big record company saying, right, it's the new project, it's the priority, this is the one that's going to make it. You just record it and put it out.
No, in fact, the record company, a big record company I took it to, they turned it down. And then I was signed at the time with Tom Jones' manager's agency, and I played it to him. He said, that's great, I'll start a label and we'll put it out as MAM 1. It was MAM Records 1. So,
and the rest is?
And then it just went. I mean, the record just took off. It just...
Now, listening to you rehearsing as I have today, there's a certain sound that you guys have got together, isn't it? I've heard it described as the raka raka.
Raka raka.
Raka raka. How's it?
As opposed to, it's just a little trick. I got it from Chuck Berry, and Mickey does it well, and I don't know anyone else who does it. Do you, Mickey? No.
Just the two of you?
Yeah. we can do it together, both. Hey,
go on, Mickey.
Go on.
Are you there?
1, 2, 3, 4. And you can do anything from there.
Well, if you can do anything, how about doing something with it? Can we play as well?
Yeah, I insist.
What about...